Almost all drivers are required by law to insure their vehicles. Fortunately, the law does not state that you have to pay a lot for it. If you want to find cheap car insurance, please consider the suggestions in this article. They are here to help you significantly reduce your monthly premiums. Step number 1 is to avoid getting any points against your license. This means avoiding all accidents and moving violations. If you are found to be responsible for causing a prior accident, insurers will look at you as more likely to get into a future accident. For insurers, it is all about the risk you represent to get into an accident. The less risk you represent, the easier it is for you to get and find cheap car insurance. And the same holds true for moving violations. For instance, if you are caught speeding, that shows insurers that you are willing to take unnecessary risks when you operate your vehicle. These unnecessary risks increase your likelihood of getting into a future accident. That is why insurers almost always charge drivers with points on their license higher premiums than those with clean licenses. Bottom line, if you want to get the best deals, keep your driving record clean. In addition to maintaining a clean driving record, another way to increase your probabilities of being able to qualify for cheap car insurance is to reduce the amount of miles you drive each year. Most people do not think about it like this, but each and every time you turn on the ignition to operate your vehicle, you take on the risk of getting into an account. The more you drive, the more risk you take. The less you drive, the less risk you take. Insurers realize this, and reward those who drive less with low premium prices. Many providers will offer you a reduction in your premiums if you can reduce your annual mileage to under 10,000 miles a year. Dropping unnecessary coverage is also another way to better position yourself for cheap car insurance. We often see drivers of lower valued cars carrying full coverage. If you drive an automobile that is worth less than $2,000, you may wish to consider dropping collision and comprehensive coverage for the simple fact that your vehicle might not be worth repairing if it is damaged in an accident. Furthermore, over time your expenditures on collision and comprehensive coverage may end up being more than the value of your vehicle, which turns them into poor investments. We are not advocating reducing or dropping coverage simply for the sake of saving money. What we are stating is that you can get a step closer to qualifying for cheap car insurance simply by carrying the coverage you really need and avoiding the coverage that you do not need. Another strong step you can take to reduce your premiums is to bundle your homeowner's policy with your automotive policy. Most insurers will reward you for doing more business with them by offering you a premium reduction for bundling your policies. You can also qualify for further savings by putting all qualifying family members on the same policy. And you can often get your insurer to offer you cheap car insurance premiums by putting all your vehicles on the same policy too. Again, insurers want all your business, and they almost always will offer you lower premiums rates in an attempt to encourage you to do all their business with them. Our last suggestion for this article is one of the easiest things you can do to save money when insuring your vehicle. Just like you shop around for other items, goods and services, shopping for cheap car insurance also requires you to look around for the best deals. The reality is the more time and effort you put into your search, the more likely you will be to find quality coverage at the very lowest price. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.